Operate rusty lever. You operate the lever and hear a sequence of sounds. You've got it! There's a loud, very unique swirling sound, and you notice that the color in the pool changes constantly while also starting to pulsate. The contents of the pool are sucked into the object in the center. This all lasts just a few brief moments, and then some sort of magical chunk remains, which has hardly any resemblance with the sigil you've put in there. Eventually, the liquid slowly fills the pool again. Okay, let's look at the magical chunk. You discover the following items. Some magical chunk lies in the dried pool. I thought the liquid already filled the pool. Well, this pulsating chunk looks more like a messy, chaotic conglomeration of magic than a charged, powerful artifact to help focusing. You wonder if Jeremy actually meant to achieve such a not overly aesthetic result. Activatable unknown. Take chunk. You take the messy magical chunk. Yuck, poor sigils. That's what I thought. Use magical chunk. You have no idea how and what the consequences would be. Better leave it to Jeremy, though you're not so sure if that's such a great idea either. Indeed. Can I look at the pool again? Oops. The pool is the heart of the device. Everything seems to lead into it or from it. I will save the game now, just in case. Yes. Operation successful, yeah. Alright, let's go back to Jeremy. Ooh, things are exciting at the moment. He now yells at me something else. Hey, help me out, will you? We haven't got all night. There's something I like about this place and this conversation with Jeremy, that he always says something different after something else happened. Okay, let's talk to this guy. You knock at the steel door to get the attention of the person behind it. Jeremy seems happy to see you around and eagerly rushes to the door. About my progress, Jeremy moves closer to the bars to listen. I've charged your sigil, he informed the waiting Jeremy. It didn't exactly turn out as nice as I thought it would be, though. Jeremy gazes hesitantly at you and then at the mess in your hands. Well, that's it, you say in your most heroic voice you can manage. Jeremy stares at the mess with an irritated expression. Then he says, "Oh, it's perfectly fine, just as planned." He reaches through the bars to grab the piece of magically pulsating chunk. Your score has just increased by 500 points, yeah. You hand the chunk to Jeremy and take a few steps back. Now, maybe you should look for some cover, Jeremy says. If I should look for some cover behind the steel door, then how can Jeremy even survive what he's planning to do? He hasn't entirely finished the sentence, then he already realizes that you've disappeared practically instantly after you've handed the item to him. One never knows. Jeremy finally retreats into his cell. You wait with bated breath. I'm trying to focus and cast now, Jeremy's damped voice informs you from behind the cell door. Everyone ready? You're ready as you can be. You hear glass shattering. Sorry, got a little problem here, Jeremy continues. A few moments later he announces, but now, for real. Everything becomes quiet and then... And whoosh. You state after minutes of coughing. Once the explosion has settled down and you can still see more than just smoke, you manage to check out the results of the operation. You notice that the appearance of the door has indeed now slightly changed. You dust yourself off and look for the apprentice. Jeremy appears out of the dust cloud, luckily entirely unharmed. Now, that was something, wasn't it? I told you this wouldn't be much of a problem. You look around. In addition to the slimers, the corridor has suffered a good deal of extra destruction. Couldn't they have blown up the lock and just the lock? You remark to yourself. Sorry, not so sure about Jeremy in general. Tell you what, Jeremy says. Something funny happened when the explosion threw me against this bench and hit there. Are you okay? Just wondering. And what was that? You inquire. There's a small switch in the corner next to that bench, so we made a little extra work actually, Jeremy notes while scratching his head. So, what do you mean? 'Cause the switch opened a secret door that leads right to the experiment room. Oh well then, Jeremy says untouched. Don't stand there, we've got more work to do. He steps out into the corridor and points up. We need to check if the slimies did any harm to the real important stuff behind that steel door up there. Come, he runs off. Okay. Continued. As Jeremy accompanies you now, you may talk to him from time to time to get further information on your current quests. Well, now I am in front of the detention cell. You are standing in front of an utterly destroyed steel door of a detention cell to the south. The other walls around here and even the ceiling are also full of oozing slime. Some broken weapons litter the floor as well. Cool. I should... Yes, good. Sorry, I'm a bit tired. Let's look at Jeremy. Well, if it isn't our heroic Jeremy, apprentice mage in the service of Thelanis Fizzlefist. He doesn't appear to be of the exceptionally bright kind, yet he has some spell in his repertoire. That's something I liked, that on the way to Jeremy we were able to read different things written by and written about Jeremy, so that we were able to get to know him, and now he's already not a stranger and we already are acquainted with his character and his destructive nature. So in the next episode I will look at the cell, I will write down that the door is destroyed, and maybe we can get to the extra room between the detention cell and the experimental room. Let's find out. See you around. Bye bye.